si on fait ça.
Whoa there. Easy.
This is a private matter. It don't involve you none.
I ain't your goddamn property! Take this.
You ain't allowed in this area. You hear me?
motherfucker. Move! Yep.
God, give me strength.
Easy. You're okay.
Good God Almighty. You got a problem with me?
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
C'est quoi là?
Come on, we need to get moving.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Je vais retourner sur la carte pour retirer le point. Ben, il n'y en a plus. Ok.
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Ah, fallait jeter un coup d'œil. On va jeter un coup d'œil, on va regarder un peu ce qui se passe.
This must have happened recently.
D'accord, j'ai pas mes armes, ok.
Hey, come have a look at this. Don't dwell on it, let's just move on.
Voilà, il n'y a rien derrière.
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Ils sont fait attaquer apparemment.
Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Il va trouver quelque chose, je sais pas ce que c'est. Un papier apparemment.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Allez jusqu'au marécage.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Okay, let's pick up the pace a bit. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. I think we can go a little faster, don't you? Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. to drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye. Go right at the crossroads.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Je peux pas descendre? Ah non, je sais pas.
Bear right again here.
Là, ça fait sombre là. La brume.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in 708. Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left? Come on, I told Archibald here
We'll take
you were
the left.
man for the job. Let's stop these filthy degenerates.
Moi je vais suivre lui, comme ça on sera deux à deux.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Sans me faire repérer. Ah, on va y aller au couteau.
What are you doing? God damn it.
Hey! We got an intruder!
Je me suis fait repérer. Donc c'est pas bon.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea. Hush. Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy
Sure.
Williamson.
C'est là.
What's wrong? What are you waiting for?
Garde. C'est quoi ça?
We have this side under control. Go join your colleague, Deputy.
You take the other side.
Well, shit.
What are you doing?
Hey! We got an intruder!
Ouais, je me suis fait repérer.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea. Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Oh, hell. Hey! You got an intruder!
Ah merde! Chiotte! Trop fort.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea.
Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Non, 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 lâche.
Good work, gentlemen.
On est quel con.
Add them to the pile, Arthur.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can
Faut
handle
détruire tout
explosives.
ça, d'accord.
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, years ago.
Et merde, c'est tout dans mon...
Found 1,000 acres or more, 300 slaves, and, well, decadence crept into their way of living. Decadence and debauchery. Kind of like in England, which is why they cut the king's head off. And at the same time, the great family came to
Please tell me you're almost done, Arthur.
Sure. Just a second.
Oh merde, je suis mort.
Well,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
please tell me you're almost done, Arthur?
Sure. Just a second.
Hey! That belongs to the Lemoyne Raiders, you sons of bitches! Shit! We got men over here! Yeah, that was close! This is what I
taking blood for every drop of that shine.
You forgot how to use your gun!
Did the Graves put you up to this? Interfering in our business? We pay good money for that. You don't mess with
J'ai pas la meilleure des armes.
We got more coming up!
put you up to this? Interfering in our business? We paid good money for that. You don't mess with the Lemoyne Raiders.
There are more by those huts! Let's clear them out!
You were one of the tree's members.
Say your prayers now, you son of a bitch!
Tu veux pas me la prendre?
That'll be your last! I'm gonna nail every one of them bastards! Got some freeze on that one! Say to Lemoyne! We'll show you! Christ alive!
Ah merde, putain, fallait y aller. Échec.
We'll have you! Where did they just come from? Raiders make the law around here! I'm gonna die! Come on, boys! Let's clear him out! Shoot, boy!
You were fixing for a fight. Now you got one.
I'm gonna kill you so good!
Quoi? Comment je suis mort là?
Boy, you ain't gonna let this through!
Give me a hand of these bastards! Sorry, boys! We're taking blood for every drop of that shine! Christ alive! It's misty dawn for you! Shit! Come on! Look out! We got more coming up!
In our business?
Good money for that!
You don't mess with the Lemoyne Raiders!
It's a real fight now, bud! That's how you want to do it?
You should have cooperated, asshole! You ain't gonna survive the Raiders, hear me?
There are more by those huts! Let's clear them out! Shit! That almost got me! Shit! Dead man walking, you are! There's some lead with your name on it! Watch it! I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Come on, Arthur. I'd rather not be here when their friends notice the shine's gone. All right. I'll see you over there.
On s'en aurait dû prendre, mais... Ah, c'est peut-être le corps. Donc il y a un truc par terre. C'est un peu lancier. Je crois pas qu'il y ait quelque chose. Remonter là. Il n'y a rien à prendre là. Bon bah on va partir. Ils sont où?
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back? Ah! Whoa! Come on! Let's make this interesting. If you say I'm old, prove it. well then, deputy? The silence is telling. Suit yourself. Hey! Suit yourself. I'll see you back there. Whoa! What are you doing? Why are you acting like a fool? Yeah. Friend, how are you? I vote we get the hell out of here.
Hey! The hell is this? You pull that trigger, it'll haunt you, trust me. I'm gone, alright? Just watch.
That's it.
Hell!
You son of a bitch! Your life don't mean nothing to me. I'll stop anyone who threatens my land.
We're gonna protect our patch.
I just want a little talk, that's all.
This ain't no way.
Just come out so we can talk about this.
Yep. Yep.
I'm the law. Now you stop.
Yeah.
There, girl.
I'll make you beg like a little girl.
J'ai voulu faire n'importe quoi. J'ai fait du n'importe quoi.
Yeah.
Christ!
On va le laisser tranquille, le sculpteur. plein de nouvelles choses qui sont débloquées.
Morgan, you got any hair pomade? Well, there's the big man.
How do you?
So, how are you liking life as a lawman?
What are we doing, Dutch?
Well, I think they call it hiding in plain sight.
Oh, is that what they call it? Because I got another word for it.
I am sure that you have. But the way I see it, we stick out here either way. Now, we can hide and skulk in the woods. We'll arouse more suspicion than if we act friendly and helpful.
Interesting theory. I wonder how the practical will work out.
We shall see. Faith, Arthur.
All right. That's enough for me.
That's my fault, Sadie.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
How's it going? Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan! I've noticed you've stopped paying into the box.
Mais laissez-moi manger, bordel.
I've been sort of busy, Miss Grimshaw.
Je mange en paix, c'est possible?
To eat, Mr. Morgan.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Never seen a white man before, and as luck would have it, they had a witch doctor made a prophecy that.
Hey, if you could give me some leather working tools,
How we doing?
I could make some rugs and blankets and the like out of these hides you're bringing in.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Pearson.
Gents, I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat.
You know, I was... Shit! I can't remember what I was gonna say. I can't remember. You know, they say that's the first sign of madness. Just forgetting shit.
Don't you overcook
I had
this
something
now,
real
Pearson.
interesting I was gonna tell you boys and all, and I can't... It would have been amazing.
Can't wait to taste that.
Shit, I'm sorry. I am annoyed with myself. You know, my daddy started forgetting things. And it didn't turn too good for him in the end. I just hope that I'm not gonna have that kind of future. May he rest in peace.
Okay, sweetheart?
All right, he liked moonshine with his whiskey, and he said it was something about the combination.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
And by the time he passed, he didn't know his left from his right.
Why are you dressed as a sheriff?
Bad business. I just that's not what's happening to me. I mean, listen, I don't like mixing drinks. All right? That's the problem, is mixing. Don't.
Non, mais si je joue pour jouer au couteau, non, ça m'intéresse pas.
Here, boy. Here, boy. Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
Well. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, and he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aww. That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Kane. His name is Kane.
Okay. Hey, Kane. Whoa. What did Kane do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
With my heart, I was only there today. Oh, I wish.
Girl?
Yeah.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. they made it, they must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yeah. Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
You won't.
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me. Yep.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing, Jesse. You know my feelings about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the brother turned idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
Hey, what about you?
You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right. Broke poor Mammy's heart. There, Fenton. There, don't get mad now.
Now what seems to be the trouble? Oh, God, help me! I can rise above it. Agree to leave it there. Stay the hell away from me!
Ouais, bon, moi j'ai fait le con.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing, Jesse. You know my feelings about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the brother turned idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, what about you?
You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right. Broke poor Mammy's heart. There, Fenton. There, don't get mad now.
very good morning to you.
Where are you going? This isn't the way.
Now I've seen it all.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things. I don't know. $1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. Yes. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day. I'll have one, Fenton. Drinks. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look at gift horses. When I see a gift horse, I look for mine. Oh! Sin don't catch us all. Just keep them coming. Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's the land of opportunity. Now it's your opportunity to get hideously drunk. Come on. Boys, let's go. Providence is shining on you. Don't let it down, my boy. Come on. Come along. Fenton. You're fine as fine. Just fine. Don't listen to your brother. Your mother killing Lou. Over here, Fenton.
Send a couple this way, will ya?
Come on, Fenton. People are dying of thirst over here.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
I'll have one, Fenton.
What have you got against free drinks, boys?
Well, that hit the spot. Keep them coming, Fenton.
Just keep them coming.
Drink up! Drink!
Lemoyne Raiders.
Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation?
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Oh, what the hell? No! I want both those cooks to Lemoyne Raiders!
business.
Come on, get up here.
You fools are playing the wrong game!
Upstairs, hurry!
You fools are playing the wrong game!
Come shoot this bastard!
We got you boxed in.
What the hell?
Think you can steal from us?
Hey, this way! We got him now!
It's the Lemoyne Raiders! I'm a raider! Boy, I kicked...
You think we wouldn't find you? Good job, Arthur. You don't want to play this game. Upstairs, hurry! You fool!
Me and here's your...
Where are you, Arthur? Shoot this bastard!
You fools are playing the wrong game!
Arthur, help! Help me! Get off me! Do something, Arthur! Arthur! Shoot this bastard! Help me! Hey, hey! This way! You think we wouldn't find you? This is what I signed up for! Well, now, let's go. Come on, Painting!
Stop that wagon!
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
This shot my horse!
Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Shit, I hit the lick. You think we wouldn't find you? How many are there? They really aren't happy.
Who run the liquor around here? Stay the hell out of our business.
Look out on your right! I want both those sons of bitches dead!
I see it. Made it. Watch your back. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
Holy
I see them.
Well, shoot them then. Hide us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Shit, that hit the liquor.
We run the liquor around here.
Wow, 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 wow. Je suis pas assez rapide. Je vise très mal en fait.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
He shot my horse! Get those bastards!
Hide us! They're coming out of the alley.
You think we wouldn't find you?
That hit the liquor.
Stupid son of a bitch!
Damn it, you're still coming.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Mais pourquoi je vise ça? Je comprends pas là. Je vais tirer sur les chevaux, pire des cas. Je voudrais me ressourcer, je ne peux pas me ressourcer d'énergie.
I'm getting us up.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
Putain, mais ça les vise pas!
Hide us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Ahead of you.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our...
Mais... Je tire, ça tire pas.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us. Shoot them then. Damn it, they're still coming. Hide us, Arthur, coming out of the alley.
You think we were fine?
Shit, that hit the liquor. To your right. Behind you.
Liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
I want both those sons of bitches dead! Look out on your right!
Oh putain, il manque plus qu'un là. Enfin. En plus j'ai pas la meilleure des armes en plus, un pistolet. Et zut, ah, putain, chaque fois je me fais plomber.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over. Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Hide us on there, come up.
We run the liquor around here.
Putain,
Stay the hell out of our
Recharge.
Both those sons of bitches there! Look out on your right! You fools are playing the wrong game! There's more to your right! I see it! Made it! Behind you! That's our boot!
Non mais c'est pas vrai. Mais pourquoi je peux pas me recharger en... Ah, de quoi pour me mettre de la vie là.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there!
More coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
You think we wouldn't find you?
I'd have thought.
Punaise! Oh la vache! J'ai pas la bonne arme.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
You think we wouldn't find you? You won't be the first man out of there.
Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Shit, that hit the liquor. Hi! Damn!
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
There's more to your right.
We'll put you in the dirt, you bastard.
You fools are playing the wrong. I see it. Made it. Coming, boys. Think you can see it? You're dead men. Turn around. More behind you.
That's our booze, you damn bastards.
This ain't good.
Damn it, they're still coming. Yeah. Keep at him, Arthur. You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in... What was it?
Advertise.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Mob Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, Let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe,
in gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Bon bah les amis, c'est la fin de ce live pour aujourd'hui et on reprendra demain ou dans le week-end, je ne sais pas. Demain, oui, il y a des chances, mais après, ce sera sur Red Dead, je ne sais pas. Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée, bon appétit et puis à demain. Bye bye à tous.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan. Mr. Pearson?
Quite a country. Quite a country. You know, sometimes I'm glad I left the Navy. Too many men. Too many men. This world? Far more genteel, huh?
I never figured running in a bunch of outlaws would be the genteel option.
Well, I've seen things, sir. I've seen terrible things.